Hey guys, it's lovely to have your company back here on my Crafter's Companion YouTube channel, and I hope you're ready to go for another tutorial where on this one we are going to be using Christmas. However, it's not going to be a Christmas card. We're going to be using a stag creator card die, and we're going to make a 5x7 card. But it's going to be great for the guys. So we've got a little bit of mint in there, mint colour. However, we've got a bit of white and we've also got a bit of craft as well as blue. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go over all the bits and pieces in a moment that we're going to be using. Quite, I was about to say simple products, but you know, white card, gold card, craft card, linen card, and stamp sets from the Modern Man. So after the last tutorial, it's so nice to see so many comments coming through, so many loving what I'm doing, and those still subscribing. It is much appreciated. It's also nice as well when you of course hit that bell notification, so keep doing that. Just means you'll be alerted every time that I post a tutorial up like this one here today, and then it means well, exactly that. So let's crack on. When it comes to, I was just trying to think, did it ring my giant? Yeah, it did. It's right in front of me. That's why I was thinking as I was speaking there, and it's right there at the side of me. So let's have a look at what we're going to be using. Now I've got 5x7 card. I've got a tent fold or top fold card. So we're going to be using that one. We are going to be using the Christmas Woodland. That one is the creator card die from this year, but it's not going to be Christmas. And then we're going to be using the Modern Man Sentiments. Probably going to use a generic birthday, happy birthday, or wishing you birthdays stamp from that one. And then we're going to use white card, we're going to use gold card, we're going to use a bit of craft card. And then we're going to go in with a hydrangea linen card. And I want, here's hoping actually, I never checked. Yes, I do. I've still got mint left. Actually, that'll probably, yeah, that might do actually. Because I'm not needing lots of mint. What about blue? Have I got blue left? So if I then take, let's see if I can take, there we go, that's it. There we go. We found it. So let me pop that one back in there. Yeah, there we go. Pop that there. Anyway, right, we got there. We got there. We've got blue. We've got mint, craft, gold satin, and then we've got white cardstock as well. Awesome. And then of course I have got my cardstock. So this one going in as the 5x7 top fold or tent fold card. Right, let's start with, let's do the back. So if we start with the back, so obviously I know that my card blank is 5x7. So let's go with a bit of blue. So I'm going to go 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then let's take the gold, and I'm going to give myself a very, very thin matting layer, as I've been doing a lot. Go just over 4 3/4 by just over 6 3/4, which gives us that. Let's have a look here. Yep, that is perfect. So that's going to be that layer here. Now what I want to do, let's get this die set. Now I'm only going to use the decorative die. So let's see. So if I do 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. No, let's do 5 1/4. Yeah, so if I do 5 1/4, yeah, that's fine. Actually, let's team this up. No, I need that to be less because I am going to fill out this outer section. So if I take, let me see, so if I come down 3 1/2, I think I might leave it like that for now. Let's go in with, let's take, tell you what, let's go 4 by 6. Bear with me on this one. Let's go 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Again, bear with the direction that I'm going in. So let's take, so I'm going to go 3 1/2, 3 1/2 by 5 1/2. I think that's going to be fine. Yes, that's going to be fine. And then I can always adapt this afterwards. So if I then take that one here, and then I need, what do I need? Card. So that's going to be my background. So if I take my background here, yeah, let's move all that out of the way. So I want blue, mint and craft. So I'm going to go blue, mint and craft. So this, as I say, is going to be my background, this one just here. So I'm going to do cuts here at 1/2 inch thickness. So let's get that end here. So let's go to the nearest 1/4 inch, and then one, I'm going to do a few, 2, 3, 4, let's do 5, and then let's do the same with the craft. So is that going to be wide enough? Yep. So I'm going to come 1/4 inch here, make it neat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do the same with the blue. So just neaten that up at a 1/4 inch increment, and then we're going to trim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I need more than 5 strips, then I can cut more. What I'm also going to do is, so what did I cut that to? So I'm going to cut this to 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. Instead of using that one that I'd measured before, because I can always trim it afterwards. So 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Let's bring in our strips here, and then let's take our blue. Now I'm going to go kinda, well, not kinda, I am. I'm going to go in a straight line with my strips. You could go at jaunty angles if you want to. It's entirely up to yourself. And then I'm going to start, not exactly in the middle, but close to the middle. Doesn't matter exactly where, but just close to the middle. And I'm going to use my glass mat and my lines. I've got that one, so let's do the mint there. So if I do mint blue craft, and then mint blue, and then craft. So let's take that bit. So this white piece of card, 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, and we will end up chopping it down potentially. And then let's go in that other direction. Now you could be using your tape runners, you could be using your double-sided adhesive sheets if you want to. So that's green, craft, brown, green, craft. Did I say brown? I meant blue. Blue, green, craft, blue, and then green again to finish off. There we go. So let's press that one down here. Let's get rid of those little bits while I just take a drink. So just while that's grabbing, let's take the back here. Let's just mat and layer the blue onto the gold. Work our way around. Make sure I'm right to the edge. Let's take in our gold. So these are going to go on flat towards the bottom, like of the base of our card. And then some of the other layers are going to go on foam pads. So if we take that one just now and mat and layered that on, I'm just going to take these off. I must have dropped my pokey tool again, and I've dented the tip a bit more than it already was. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going up to that 90-degree corner because I'm going to trim it slightly. So let's do little slithers until I've got it the way that I want it. And then let's pop that, because as I said, we're going on flat, so let's just pop it straight on just now, because I know that's not going to be changing. So let's pop that one onto there. Right, let's bring in our guillotine, and then what I'm going to do is if I just chop off all the way around here, take all that excess off. It's also therapeutic doing it with scissors as well. Really therapeutic. Now what I'm going to do is let's trim that. I'm going to do 3.5 by 5.5. Yep. Now I need to break that up. Is that going to fit? No. So let's take another piece of card, and that's going to be a little matting layer. Thin mat satin layer for that one. Even just slither more. Let's take our gold, and that can be the same. That was just under 3 3/4. So that one just under 5 3/4. Oh, well off down there at the bottom. Slither. Still not quite off, but still a little slither. Yeah, there we go. Even just a slither more. Yes, there we go. So that's going to break that up into there. Perfect. And then let's take this piece of card. If I do, it's at 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Nope. Still need to come down a little more. 3 by 5, but I need to make sure just got that little bit of room and no more, which we do. And then what I want, we're going to cut into there, and I want a drop shadow with the gold, but it's going to be, if I cut that to the same measurement, it's nigh on impossible that I'm going to get that in the right position. So what I'm going to do is let's take our white card to start with, and let's cut the white card and get that cut out. So let's go in, and although I've done the stripped background, that could be, obviously that could be pattern paper, that could be your inky backgrounds. So let's run that one through. So if I bring in that one there and run that through, so that's going to cut out, of course, that aperture. So let's peel that one off. Here is that, which is going to go into there, but I want a tiny bit of gold to separate it. And this is what I meant by, if I cut my gold card to the exact same size of the white card, no way I'm going to be able to guess that right. So what we're going to do, we want to make sure our card is considerably bigger than the layer we're wanting, and then we can run that one through. Wait on that one coming out. Like so. So let's prise that off. Prise that off. And then we're going to pop these little bits out. Then what we're going to do is let's take our white layer and then we're going to go in and cover the back. This is where you're using your choice of adhesives. You know what I'm like. I will, when I'm at home or even at work, but I've got more time, I'll use my tacky glue. let's go around here. And then we're going to overlay that exactly where we need. And then once I'm happy, we can trim afterwards. Now while that is drying, let's do our sentiment. Now I'm only going to need a little square for down the bottom, so let's let that grab, and then let's take a bit of white card. Now if we go in with the sentiment, have a spiffing dirt birthday. No, that's not going to do. Dude, he's lost his toys. So it was your birthday. Let's do that. It's as if the stag is looking. So if we take that a one, I'm just going to take a little platform here. Now because we're going for that kind of natural look, I'm going to use I'm going to stick my head in the way there. I'm going to use my rustic brown alcohol proof ink pad. There we go. Or it's our water base. It doesn't matter, it's rustic brown. So, and then we can trim that. I'm going to matte and layer that with a bit of gold. Or blue. Will I do blue? No, gold. Definitely do gold. Just put that back. So let's trim my sentiment. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Let's trim the side. Let's trim the side. Yep. Maybe just a slither more. And then let's take our gold. Yeah, I am doing gold. Gold will be good. So there's that one. So let's now go back to our image, and then we're going to trim until I've got a fine matting layer. So let's just work our way around, because all that I'm wanting is just that, a very thin gold matting layer. Little and often. Perfect. Little gold matting layer all the way around the outside. And then let's take our sentiment. And then we're going to do the same. And then we can assemble and finish. Right, so once we've got that, let's take these layers. There's my tape. So all of these I'm going to keep flat, And then that drop shadow stag can go on foam pads. So we're just going to work our way into the gold. I'm not worrying about gutting these because they're not, for me it's not worth it size wise. If it was a big piece then of course I would gut. So take those and that. That can go nicely in there. That can go on to here. It breaks it up nicely. And then that one can go, you guessed it, onto our card base. Into here. Let's press that down. Nice little starter as well. Even if you've just done a sentiment or something, it would look quite nice. Let's go in with our foamy pads. There and there. Now what I'm going to do is these thinner bits, let's go in with my the thin strips that we've got. So they can go there. Don't want to waste those teeny little bits. Same with these here. So I am just leveling it out. We're giving it that stability. Adding these on. Just making sure we've got a nice coverage. That can go there. And then the sentiment is probably going to hang over the base of the die cut stag. This could, of course, this could be a shaker if you wanted to, or you could trim that smaller so you only see the strips on the background. But if we go central in there, and then pop our sentiment. Actually, yeah, well, no, I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go flush along the bottom. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go flush right along there, and then there. That is our card. And you can see here, so our 5x7 card, top fold or tent fold, 5x7 card, using the stag from the Winter Woodland, the Christmas one from this year. Great for the males, and goes to show that Christmas isn't always necessarily just for Christmas. We've got a male card, masculine card, brilliant, awesome, chuff with that one. Like it when an idea from here works on here. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that that tutorial. As always, if you do ever make anything that you see me doing, or you make what I'm doing but you change it up or just do it completely different, please do always feel free to tag me and tag my Crafter's Companion YouTube if you so wish. Rightio, until the next time, I will see you again very soon right here on my Crafter's Companion YouTube channel. Doodles!